Alright, I should be live here. I'm going to get the video shared out in just a moment. Let's see if we can get this shared here. Maybe we can get it going here. Alright, there we go. And Facebook has yet changed it again on how this thing shares. Awesome. Alright, put this in the throwdown. Alright, we got it shared off a few of those places here. Let me share the Twitch real quick and then we'll commence with the drawing here. Alright, got that shared. So today's drawing is going to be the Loveland Frogman. Which I swear I saw on my phone. I had a really cool reference picture. But apparently I lost it. Alright. Good morning, Jamie. How's it going? Alright. Let's see here. I had some frog pictures open for reference. See if I can find them. Alright. Morning, Danny. Jamie says, good so far. How are you? Doing all right. Trying to remember where the heck I saved my frog picture here. Let's see. Don't know where who, how, where, why, or what I did with them. But I think I just found him again. Alright, let's see if we can commence the drawing here. Goofed around long enough here. Hope everybody's having a good Friday so far. TGIF here. Alright, so anybody that didn't check out my video yesterday, or maybe haven't checked out some of my posts, I'm doing the cryptids in response to, or in support of, I guess, our Scarlet's Field Guide to Cryptids book that we're going to be launching on Kickstarter in a week and a half, I think, assuming all goes well and gets approved quickly enough. Our game plan is to launch on October 13th. So, like I said, assuming we get approved and everything in time, it'll launch then. And that's why I got the cool overlay that stuff built last night with the stuff for support of the Kickstarter we're doing here. Now I got the Frogman getting roughed out here. Do a little cleanup here on the head. And yeah, so if anybody might not be familiar with our book we've been doing for the last, going on year 17 now, I think. At least since we created the character. But our character Scarlet Huntress, which is a descendant of Little Red Riding Hood. The Scarlet's Field Guide to Cryptids book is her journal, her recounting of all the creatures she comes across in all of her adventures. And it's the journal is written like in her point of view, so it's everything from her accounts of what she comes across, artwork of what she saw from seeing these crazy creatures, and then eyewitness accounts, which will be all of her lovely friends who have contributed artwork to the book. We got 15 different creator friends that have contributed in some way, shape, or form. So we're going to have hopefully 64 pages of story and artwork. 30 different cryptids, and just all sorts of fun little stories of, like I said, Scarlett's encounters with all these crazy creatures that she comes across. I guess I should say creatures and beings, because we got stuff like mermaids and fairies as part of the field guide. And so for the next, I guess, next 18 Monday through Fridays, I will be drawing the various different cryptids from the book, and we made a decision last night on how these are going to be utilized. So there's going to be a package that you can back that you'll get a random insert of one of these 20 sketches that I'm planning to do here for the month of October, for Cryptober as we're calling it. So it's my Drawloween, Inktober, Drawtober, Arttober, whatever you want to call it. We just came up with a list of cryptids, decided to call it Cryptober. There we go. So that's what I'm doing for the month. I'll be doing these sketches Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern. You can watch me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. All the information there is up on the overlay, as well as you can go over to Kickstarter and follow my profile so you can sign up to get alerts when we launch the project and such. Let's see here. And I know I gave kind of a quick little rundown of everything there with the book, but if anybody's got questions on the book, or how we're doing it, what we're doing, any of that kind of stuff, feel free to throw them in the comments or the chat there. And like I said, these sketches are going to be kind of randomly inserted with one of the packages. It's going to be, you get the book and one of these random sketches, and so that is going to be a package that's going to be available during the run of the Kickstarter. So there'll be 20 of them available. So if there's a chance you want to get a piece of original art at a discounted price with a copy of the book to enjoy, that's going to be what this is all about here. Danny, thank you. This is only the second time I've drawn the Frogman. Did not know much about him until we started putting everything together for the book here, and did a little bit of research on cryptids based in Ohio, since our book Scarlet Huntress is based in Ohio. Thought primarily a lot of the cryptids should come from Ohio, and found this great little list. It was like, I think, the top 11 cryptids in Ohio or something like that, and discovered a couple of new cryptids I had not heard of before that will be making an appearance in the book. And learned a little bit more about stuff. I'd heard the name, whatever, just didn't know much about it. So we decided to add the Loveland Frogman, the Mills Creek Monster, drawing a blank on the other monster that we discovered. All right. Start going in here and tightening some stuff up. Excuse me. Again, if anybody's got questions, comments, want to talk cryptids, anything like that, feel free to throw it in the chat or the comments there. And if you haven't yet, you haven't joined us for Thursday Night Throwdown or Friday Night Draw, head on over, join the Facebook group. We're doing a contest once we hit, once we hit 250 members of the group. We are giving away a piece of artwork. The first piece we're giving away is one of Rodney's pieces. We're going to surprise everybody with what that is as we get a little bit closer to hitting that goal of 250 group members. You can head over, join the group, keep up to date with all the stuff we're doing for Friday Night Draw, Thursday Night Throwdown. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, on all my social channels that are there on the overlay. We are going to be doing cryptids tonight as well. Bigfoot versus Mothman versus Chupacabra. Jay Fife is going to join us again this evening. Going to have some fun, goof around, talk shop, talk nerd. We didn't even really get to dive into it last night. Started a little bit, talk about some of the new Marvel news that's out there. See what other stuff, whatever other stuff pops up maybe throughout the day that might be fun and interesting to talk about. And feel free to chime in if something cool happens that we should discuss. Anything that's nerdy, pop culture. Try to go for some fun and exciting stuff. Try to get everybody involved in the conversation. Andre's chiming in with sweet J cubed S nights in a row. I don't know if I read that right. I'm trying. It's early. But yeah, we got Jay coming back. He was like super excited when he saw what we were doing this month. And we posted up the calendar. So you can see the calendar. You can see the poll for next Thursday, what we're doing, which is the horror host. Got your choice of Elvira, Uncle Creepy, Crypt Keeper, and Svengoolie. And thanks to Warner going in and trying to add other people to it, we have turned off comments. Andre says 3 night. So three nights of Jay. Did the drawings from last night sell? Not to my knowledge. I think all 3 are still available. I have not talked to Rodney or Jay yet this morning, so I believe everything's still available. I could be mistaken. I know my Morticia that I did still available. And we are going to start doing a gallery over in the Facebook group. So any night, that we don't have pieces that sell, we're going to try to get a gallery going so they're all in one place, easy to find for everybody, so that anybody missed it, you can jump in there and go, ooh, I want this one or that one, that kind of thing. And Andre says, just like Jalen Warner to ruin it for everyone else. Yeah, nah, he didn't ruin anything. We're trying to keep it really limited so people can vote easily, because Facebook keeps changing up their stuff, and you can only see like 4 or 5 options to vote unless you hit the see more thing. And people were earlier on when we had a bigger group of like say 7 or 8 different things to choose from. Nobody was seeing anything past like the first 4, so we started cutting it down. So we narrowed it down ourselves to stuff we knew we'd want to do, stuff that we thought people would want to buy, that kind of thing. And then from there, give everybody the option to pick between what we narrowed it down. But yeah, Josh did kind of his usual, hey, you guys should do this one. And so Tina just made it so you can't comment anymore. So you can still see his comment and whatnot. But like I said, we're just trying to narrow it down and make it a little bit more convenient for everybody to see, everybody to vote, that kind of thing. So it's up, it's there. Go let us know what you want to see us draw for next Thursday for the horror hosts. And I can't remember the rest of the schedule off the top of my head, but we got all sorts of fun stuff coming up for Thursdays and Fridays throughout the month of October. It's all going to be horror themed to some extent. Horror, monsters, all that good stuff. Jamie, thank you. Yeah, Tina thought it up last night. So yeah, I think that's how we're gonna proceed. Like, I'll still post up pieces individually. I'm sure everybody else will, but those will be posted on our personal accounts, our Facebook pages. But we will make one gallery to kind of house everything within the Thursday Night Throwdown, Friday Night Draw group. And don't forget to go over, invite your friends, follow in the contest, because we're going to be giving away a piece of original artwork too. All the rules and stuff are posted up in the group. Good morning, Albert. How you doing? Albert, I don't know if you caught all my ramblings, but we've got all sorts of fun stuff going on with getting ready to launch the Kickstarter here. Doing the cryptid sketches for the month of October. Got our October calendar posted up in the Thursday Night Throwdown, Friday Night Draw group. Sketches from last night are still available, and we're gonna make a gallery to start posting those up so everybody can find it. And then we're also giving away artwork. Once our group hits 250 members, you can invite friends. Let us know that that's how you get entered to win the piece of original art we're going to be giving away. Danny says Inktober is going to have me slammed with making videos. I can hardly keep up as it is. Yet it's become a pretty big thing over the last few years with everybody wanting to join in and do something fun. And yeah, I know Inktober's got its say detractors right now because stuff that was said, done, happened, what have you, is what it is. So stay out of that kind of mess. But there's plenty of other prompts and stuff that people have put out there, and I personally, for the last I don't know, I didn't get to participate last year because I was just too slammed with stuff. but over the last few years, I've more or less followed the prompts from Drawloween. I just tend to usually like their prompts a little bit better. They're a little bit more geared towards stuff I actually want to draw. The Inktober stuff was a little too, I don't know, mundane at the times that I've seen it. Let's see. Alfred says, "Oh, swell." Jamie, can the winner pick the artist if they win the drawing for the art? For the contest we're doing in the giveaway over in the group, it's already a predetermined piece. We're giving away one of Rodney's pieces right now. Piece has not been announced. We're going to do that closer to hitting the mark of the 200 people. And then we'll keep doing those. We'll hit different thresholds. Like this time will be 250. Next time might be like 500 or something like that. We're trying to use this first one to get a gauge of how many people are going to join the group, and are we going to be able to hold those folks' interest if they do join the group? So that kind of stuff. We're just trying to get out to a wider audience as best we can, and we thought what better way to try to entice everybody to tell their friends with some opportunities to win some free artwork. Danny says, I know my friends in the tattoo world would always go to some Inktoberfest every year. I think I've heard the name Inktoberfest, but not too familiar, other than I do believe that is a straight up tattoo related thing, but I could be mistaken. All right, so coming up on the 30-minute mark here, so see what else I can kind of hash out in this sketch. And again, these are going to be part of the Scarlet's Field Guide to Cryptids packages. These sketches, there's going to end up being 20 of them, and so we're going to have a special package where you can get the new book and one of these sketches that'll be randomly inserted. So whatever I get done in the 20 sketches will be inserted in with that book. Let's see. Throw some lead down. Another little shout out tonight to remind everybody to watch us on Friday Night Draw. We'll be on my channels. They're all up on the overlay there, along with the cool Cryptober sketches logo and Scarlet Hunter's Field Guide that Steph created last night for us. Again, and the link up there, kickstarter.com/profile/Sean Forney. You guys can go over and follow that on Kickstarter, and you can get notified when our project goes live. We'll be sending out a newsletter here pretty soon on some stuff on that as well. If you haven't signed up on that, I know I've got the link shared a few times over on my page. Since social media kind of hinders some of our reach at times, that's probably the best way to get all the notifications of like what we got going on. Let's see. All right, I think I'm gonna call the Loveland Frogman done. So there he is. Thank you, everybody that tuned in, joined in the conversation, all that good stuff this morning. Again, tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll be drawing Bigfoot, Mothman, and Chupacabra. Let's see. Jay Fife is joining us tonight. He hasn't been on in the last couple of weeks. He joined us last night, and he's coming back again tonight to draw the Chupacabra. Let's see. And Jamie says, well, I will and have invited friends to your pages. This is a game changer, in my opinion. I enjoy watching the artwork and the interaction that you really couldn't have at a con unless you were good friends, and sometimes you could hang out. But I honestly think this type of thing is going to become huge. Jamie, you know what? That's exactly the way that I've looked at it, and I know a lot of my friends have looked at it too. Is like, I think Rodney said it best one of the times when we were streaming. Is this is kind of how you can see that insight of like after the con, back in the hotel room, working on commissions, working on sketches and stuff. And that's part of why I started doing the stream stuff, is because I wanted, some interaction throughout the day, and just kind of do a little bit of escape since we weren't able to do cons and aren't able to do cons. And I'm just going to throw this out there because it reminded me, because somebody brought it to my attention. They thought I was doing a convention in Ohio this coming weekend, and that it seems like it might have been just a bit of miscommunication, but just know that I'm not planning on doing any cons for a little while. So if anybody sees anything like that, give me a heads up, please. Thankfully, the person that messaged it yesterday let me know everything. Yeah, so there we go. So like this is right now our next best thing to having that con experience, like Jamie pointed out there. And I appreciate you guys all coming and hanging out, because yes, this is very much like that after con vibe where you get to hang out, interact, have some fun. And I truly appreciate everybody that comes in here, joins in the conversation, have a good time, whatever. I enjoy it. I hope everybody else is enjoying it. And, obviously wouldn't be doing this stuff without everybody coming in and watching. So again, appreciate it. I just want to say, hope everybody has a great rest of the day. Hopefully you can join us tonight. Hope you all have a great rest of the weekend. All those good fun things. Danny, thank you for sharing the Kickstarter profile there in the comments. You guys can go over and follow that to get updates on when our stuff launches. But thanks so much, everybody. Hopefully we'll catch you tonight. If not, we will catch you next week on the next one. Thanks so much, everybody.